Welcome, Aries, to your February 2021 Creative Horoscope. I'm Jane Holland, novelist and poet, and this horoscope focuses specifically on your creative life and career. So please click like and subscribe to my channel below if you'd like to hear what the stars have in store for you creatively and artistically each month. Remember, these horoscopes can be applied equally to your sun sign, that's the sign you were born under, and your rising sign or ascendant, which is the sign on the horizon at the exact moment of your birth. So Aries, February 2021 is a very sociable month for you. You may be chatting online more than usual and touching base with fellow creatives, fellow artists, discovering new ideas between you and being emboldened by the kind of things that you have in common. This is because your 11th house of friends and associations and professional groups is packed full of planets in February. You've got the Sun there, you've got Saturn, you've got Jupiter, you've got Mercury, and all these planets are getting you in the swing of things when it comes to your friends and to online networking. At the start of February, Venus enters your 11th house too, making it a real party. Now, Venus is at home in the 11th house of friends. Venus loves to socialise. She gets people's creative juices flowing. And in fact, the only fly in the ointment at the moment right now is going to be Mercury. Mercury, planet of communications. Mercury went retrograde in January, meaning it's moving backwards or appears to be moving backwards through the heavens. And this makes things go wrong with communications. This is because Mercury is most associated with communications of any kind, including over the internet. And this retrograde time indicates a period when things can be disrupted in that area. There could be misunderstandings and confusion over arrangements, lost emails, missed appointments, friends who don't turn up when they say they will, or meetups that don't happen for whatever reason. Since there's not much you can do about Mercury retrograde, it's best to stay flexible and not worry too much about those kind of disruptions. Just expect the unexpected. Now, the highlight of all that intense 11th house friendship activity is an exciting new moon in Aquarius on the 11th of February. This is a time of new intentions, new projects and creative ideals. And in your 11th house, this is a time for making new friends and joining new friendship groups or professional associations. It's also a time when you could be brought to the attention of other people. Perhaps a new project that you've got planned is going to bring you to prominence with a group that you're already involved in or becoming involved with. Certainly, this new moon in Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus, does much to negate the awkwardness and confusion that Mercury retrograde may have brought to some of your communications these past few weeks. Now, around the 14th of the month, you may be considering what you value most, the areas of most importance in your life. And this is likely to be your creative endeavours, and in particular, those endeavours which help you make a living. So if you're a professional creator of some kind, or you aspire to be, you may make a sudden breakthrough around the 14th of February, which is when your ruler, Mars, makes a highly opportunistic aspect to Neptune in your 12th house of secrets and visions. Now, this is a time for artists and writers of all persuasions to open up to new creative possibilities. This is a time, for instance, when you could move beyond your usual territories in creative work, even though that could feel a little uncomfortable or disconcerting at first. You may even start to feel lost and begin to question what you're doing there. That's normal with the Neptune aspect, but your need to make money and your personal values, those principles that you hold most dear, may be at war at the moment with your social circle or with what your friends believe. There may even be some fallings out over creative matters or questions of shared values. But when Venus moves into your 12th house at the end of February, on her way to join artistic Neptune there in Pisces, the way forward for you should become both more creative and more aesthetically pleasing, with arguments giving way to peacekeeping efforts on your part and to mending any bridges that you've broken on the way, as well as delving deep into a creative treasure house of inspiration. Just before that Venus shift, your career and money houses are going to be implicated around the 24th of February. This is when Mars makes a harmonious aspect to Pluto, planet of deep change, in your 10th house of the career. This suggests a potentially life-altering opportunity, especially to make money, but be careful not to miss out through taking things too easy. The planets are aligning to make change possible right now, but you do have to put the work in because things may become more difficult later on. Now, the full moon this month is in Virgo at 8 degrees in your 6th house. That full moon falls at the very end of February on the 27th and is particularly good for all those creatives who work with words or communications of any kind. This is because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, god of communications. So if you're a writer or you're an actor or involved in creative PR, if you're a singer-songwriter or you use language in any way in your work, this full moon is going to be great for Arians who could use a little extra structure in their work routines. But this is an excellent time also to focus on your health and to set up new exercise or diet regimes, for instance, that will keep you healthy and working well into 2021. So have a wonderful and a creative month, Aries. Remember, if you'd like to hear more from me about your creative stars for the months ahead, please click like for this video and subscribe to my channel below. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you again next time.